Is there a common theme in terms of what compels us to do something as crazy as try and write and publish books whilst we're also working 40 hours a week?
I think that a lot of it just has to do with this ambition to, well, I'll speak for me on this. I want to make something that lasts beyond me. And I have always been a creative person, and that has taken different forms over the years, whether it was, photography, or when I was younger, it was writing poetry. And then all of it stopped when I was in, well, I did the photography even while I was in law school, but in those first years of law practice, I was learning how to be a lawyer. And I didn't have time in those first few years for much of anything else. Then, once I got settled and comfortable in my law practice, I recognized that there was this creative well that was empty and I needed to start filling it again. But I didn't always have the vocabulary to understand that. And I know, I think we're going to talk about later books that have had a really significant effect on me. And I can get into this more specifically, but there was a book that I read that really gave me the vocabulary to understand this part of myself and recognize the need that I needed to do creative work. And so I think it's just something for most of us that internally compels us to want to create whatever form that takes. Of That's just a integral part of who we are. And if you neglect it, then you're neglecting a part of yourself. And so, regardless of all the other things going on, it's just something that you need to do. And that's what it is for me.